Before we jump into this episode, I want to invite you to join our community to help you become a better steward, scale to billions, and ultimately give more or all of it away. All I want you to do is to click the subscribe button right now. I love your support. It's incredible to see your comments, and we're just getting started. I can't wait to go on this journey with you. Thank you so much for subscribing. It means the world to me. The Build It to Billions podcast, where we got successful entrepreneurs and investors on the journey from millions to billions. We believe that the key to scaling your business and compounding your wealth starts every single day with the mindset and practice of stewardship over ownership and applying billionaire biblical principles. Our ultimate goal to help you scale and compound your wealth and life so you can give more or all of it away to help MVPs. See, I'm your host today, Brett Swartz. In every episode, we feature some of the world's top entrepreneurs, millionaires, and billionaires that share their principles, values, secrets, wisdom, providing each of us with the insights we need to reach the next level of faith, success, and impact. I'm excited about our next guest. He's out of the great state of Michigan, and he's dedicated to making you, if you're a financial advisor, the number one ideal advisor in your prospect's mind. He has a mastermind advisor marketing group to educate your community, strengthen your client relationships, enhance your online credibility, nurture prospects, brand your firm, drive website traffic, and so much more. Please welcome to the show, Josh Woodward. Josh, how are we doing?
Doing well. Well, thanks for having me, Brett. I'm excited to do this podcast and see what we can do.
Absolutely. And for our listeners getting to know you for the first time, would you give us just a little bit more about your story and your current focus?
Yeah, I mean, the story, short story is very, I kind of grew up in the industry of financial advisory. Straight out of college, I got really lucky and got access to a company that was really growing, an RIA called Formula Folios at that time. It expanded and then sold. When that happened, really looked at how can I get into my entrepreneur skill. So, I mean, the fact that I'm on this podcast talking to you is really cool. I don't know if I truly belong here, just because I'm still trying to grow from that million to the billion as well, and learning along the way. But story short is that we started a company called Mastermind Advisor Marketing, really to strive from everything I've learned in the industry. And see what I can do to provide it forward to the advisors.
Awesome, great, fantastic. Let's dive right into the topic at hand, which is becoming the number one financial advisor in the eyes of your prospects. So, what would you say is the number one secret to doing just that, Josh?
Yeah, I really think it's about getting your name out there. And what I tell most advisors is, one, advisors got to get to know you in some way, some shape or form, right? And you got to do that with marketing. I really do think it's the lifeblood outside of, obviously, you need to know sales and customer service and things like that. But with marketing and getting your name out there, especially in the digital space, it's important that people know who you are. Even things like this podcast, right? Get in front of people. And I think that's the best way, is to just provide your education.
Okay, excellent. And it sounds like marketing your name out there, right? Kind of be able to build up know, like, and trust. What's the number two secret to becoming the number one, financial advisor in the eyes of your ideal prospects?
Number two, I really think it's a lot of advisors, I think, in the space, a lot of them are mom and pop shops. They're very independent. But I think if you can remove hats and so you can focus on other, like, customer service, and continue conversations with advisors, things like, obviously we've talked about marketing, but like customer service and having a front desk person and, someone that's your right-hand person that can help you get your name out there, things like that. Yeah.
Okay, great. So having that support system, having that team in place to help, right? Because the advisor's advising, he's not an expert in marketing, right? So having that team to help implement some of these strategies, is that a fair summary, Josh?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and it just frees up your time as well. You're not so focused on one thing and letting something else flip behind. I think even as we grew Mastermind, it can be sometimes hard to add, staffing, thinking that you're kind of letting go of the reins a little bit, right? But at the end of the day, as you expand, you can only do so much. And really, if you want to provide as much value as you can, it's really to take that time and focus on what you're good at, and then grow from there.
Yeah, sounds good. By the way, you can learn more about Josh by going to mastermindadvisor.com, mastermindadvisor.com, dedicated to helping you, if you're the financial advisor, become the number one financial advisor in their eyes. Okay, so what's the next step? What's the next secret to implementing this or getting this going? So if you like this little short clip of the interview I just did, click over here to watch the full interview. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody.